Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the second and final portion of today's interview, and we feature YTPI, or Yokohama Tire Philippines Incorporated. And they are in an expansion mode right now, and this will go until 2017. That's why we have invited our president of Yokohama and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Tetsuya Kuze, and of course, Miss Angelina Casasola. And you were talking about that Russia is the biggest market, and then it's followed by Asia, but this is the whole of Asia.
Yes, all of it. Mainly Philippines, and Indonesia, Malaysia,
Right.
Singapore.
But this is a very promising market, right? Asia?
yes, now very growing up
Yes.
last 10 years. That is good chance for us.
But you earlier you said also that most of the increase in the production here because of the expansion will go to Russia and
USA.
and the USA. But how about for the needs of Asia? Who will handle this? Which factory of Yokohama will handle it? Also this,
Yes, and also come from Japan.
Japan.
and those in
Yes.
Japan. Okay. How about you separated Russia from Europe? Europe is also
Yes.
a winter
Winter, yes.
continent, and your products are also
But our image in Russia is very good because we founder one of the founder of the Russian market. So we have big share in Russia. That's why we already opened the factory in Russia, even though we need the tire.
But what is your biggest prospect amongst all these previously that you have been delivering the sales for the tires? What is your biggest?
We one of ahead of the environmental friendly tires. For example, low rolling resistance tires. That is our eco tire.
Right.
That's our good point. That's why for the new factory we use the new machines for that kind of tire.
So these are not being used yet. You are introducing these new
yes,
machines.
new.
Okay.
Exactly same in Japan. That's why we can make the good quality tire for this kind of low rolling resistance tires.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Economy
talagang
tayo.
yung tungkol sa environment talagang it's always in your mindset also, right?
It's already in our system.
In your system. Is that something that you want them to, your officers and workers to understand?
Yeah.
The environment, you have to take care of the environment.
Yes.
But most of your product is the raw material is rubber, right?
Yes. 60% is rubber.
60%.
Yes.
And where do you get this?
Mostly come from Japan. Also Indonesia.
Indonesia,
Natural
right?
rubber Indonesia, Thailand, and
Yes.
also Mindanao.
Mindanao.
We are now developing the local natural rubber
From the
suppliers.
source from
we
here.
teach them how to do that.
So that's another expansion of your company, right?
It's also another business,
It's another line, right?
another line. Yes.
But still connected directly to Yokohama.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, even while we talk about the potentials, the earning capacity, the increase in the production, the increase in the number of workers and income, what we've seen, that's why you work closely with BJ now, is because of your corporate CSR activities. You handle that, right, ma'am?
Yes. One of the key programs or activities really the Forever Forest.
Yes.
For as far as CSR is concerned. So of course, we've done this already for several years, and we will continue to do so for the next how many years?
Because you started with small trees, or now you
Yes.
have a forest already.
Yes, we already have a
Very
forest.
quick.
Yeah.
These are quick growing trees, directed by. Is he a member of the company? The Japanese one who developed this system?
Yes,
Yes.
it is one of the consultant.
Yeah, consultant, professor.
Yeah,
Professor, right.
Yes.
So, going back again with the discussion, this is something that's being done by all the members, participated by all the workers,
Yes.
their spouses, and their children, right?
Yes.
But this is just limited to Yokohama YTPI, right? no plans to expand it outside the Freeport?
Well, actually, at the same time, aside from the forever forest within Yokohama plants,
Right.
we also do tree planting
Yes.
in different
Areas?
areas,
Mm-hmm.
mostly in schools.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to impart this practice to children. To
Good
younger-
investment, huh?
Yes.
This is a good investment.
That's why our target are mostly schools.
Mm-hmm. Start with the
And-
young, huh?
Yeah, start with the young, and then other areas also that we know that it would benefit them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either we do it voluntarily, or if they would need us to help them, then we can also do. Because we have also developed a nursery
Right.
inside Yokohama, where we continuously grow seedlings.
Okay.
And then we can actually donate those.
These seedlings, right?
Yes, the seedlings.
There's a cost to this, but it's okay with you, right,
Yeah.
Mr. President?
We have specialists.
This is something that you don't you can go on a continuing
budget.
basis.
Yes.
Mhm. Di naman sila nagtitipid sa ganyan, di ba?
Oh no.
Kasi
This
sa
is,
environment.
This is one of the program that is really fully supported,
Mhm.
okay, by top management. Because
And-
of course, this also requires funding.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
A lot of funding.
A lot of
Mhm.
funding.
Mhm.
You know? So this really fully supported.
And this is not only happening in the Philippines, right? All your factories
Yes.
all over the world. This is something that you do.
Yes. In fact, it's one of those listed programs in our GD 100, wherein the commitment for environment is
Mhm.
also put on the list, but it's in the list also.
Okay, so there are other things that you do other than this environmental projects, right? Because I see you medical missions, support for calamities. There's always fund for this also. Ah.
Scholarship.
Meron din ganyan pagtulong na ganyan,
Yes,
no?
yes. In fact, especially for 2012, we had introduced two new CSR program.
Okay, tell us.
One is the donation for a toilet,
Mhm.
construction of toilet. No?
That's still environmental, right?
Yes, that's the environment, and at the same time, it's a community service also.
Mhm. Community. Mhm.
So we have done that for the first time last year. And another new is the feeding program,
Feeding, right?
which we had for 60 days feeding program.
Mhm.
So as far as the new items, so these are the two new items we have introduced in 2012.
So, Mr. President, you always sign, huh? Approve.
We budgeted every year.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
budget.
Yes.
Automatically.
Not just.
Not one by one, no need.
Mhm.
No.
So it's already automatic
Yes.
once you started a
Program,
project,
yes.
CSR project.
So it's planned.
Budget.
It is
Yeah,
planned,
it's
budgeted,
planned, it's budgeted.
consistent.
Okay? And it's part of the commitment,
Commitment.
to the
Mhm.
community.
So again, that's a lot of cost, but we are happy you continue to do that. So labas din even outside of Clark, you do that, right? So
So in fact, also one of the expansion that we want to do, of course, with the blessing for top management, is to expand also one of our key CSR, which is a scholarship program,
okay, education.
education. I think this is one of the oldest program,
Mhm.
even prior to installing the CSR,
Right.
as part of the structure. So our scholarship started as early as 1998.
Mhm.
From a seed money coming from Yokohama, Japan. And
Are you
this is
expanding
still,
that?
So this is still continuing until these days.
Mhm.
Okay? So we would like to expand that maybe further north.
Oh, north of.
Yeah, hopefully this year.
Okay.
So we want to do that.
Is that college or
Yes.
vocational courses? We'll
Generally,
also do?
it's a 5-year college
Oh,
engineering course.
Engineering courses. Okay, that's really
And,
good.
we have outlined the courses
Mhm.
that we think are very necessary.
Oh, maganda. You tell us.
Yes. So basically, of course, we need engineering courses like electrical,
Okay.
mechanical, industrial engineering. Okay.
It is immaterial whether they work for you in the future or not.
Yes.
Important they finish the course.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And one of the highlights now, the reason that we want to further extend, is also the need to have chemical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which we do not find it here.
Difficult.
In
Difficult.
Okay. So we see the need to develop chemical engineers.
Chemical
also
engineers.
in the future.
Mhm.
Okay.
So tuloy-tuloy yan, ah.
Yes.
Pero
So it's part of the commitment.
sabi mo papuntang north. Bakit papuntang north?
Only because we also want to expand.
Yes.
No?
Mhm.
Because we see there are also a lot of need in the
There.
northern area.
Mm.
Okay.
Because south is Manila already, right? Going
Yes.
Manila. There's a lot who can handle that problem there.
Of course, Pampanga. Yeah.
Okay,
We will
that's
maintain
that's
that.
that's good. Mhm. So those are college courses, right?
Yes, college
So
courses.
beginning from small children, you have programs up to college level, huh? So this is all approved here. Again, you said it's budgeted. It's you
Approved by
finish.
Mr. Kuse.
That's thank you, sir. Thank you. But all the guys who are assigned here, they get promoted. They go back to Japan or some other factories.
We continue.
Is that going to happen to you? Oh,
Unfortunately.
oh boy. Okay. So, but I've noticed also that those executives of Yokohama, they do not forget Clark, right? YTPI. Those who came here, they always sometimes visit also.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. So the working relationship, I'd like to go back to that because so many other foreigners or foreign companies can learn from you. So you will continue with that, the good relationship. This results to better production.
Also, we are thinking the long term always.
Yes, long term.
If only thinking short term, different decision.
Mhm.
But we always thinking long term,
Mhm.
10 years, 20 years. Because once we open tire factory, we use more than 50 years.
Mhm.
That's why we have to think always long term. 10 years
Mhm.
later, 20 years later, what happened?
Yes.
That's why sometimes decision is different from others, but always we think future.
Because you make some improvements along the way also, right?
Mm.
Mhm. So talagang sila,
different.
ganun nagtatagal. In a place where they put up factories, talagang long-term investment, always. Okay, that's good. Anyway, here at Clark, in 2017, we'll be seeing a totally different area there. Mhm. Will you be coming back for that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that.
For the
He will be invited
Oh.
for the grand
Dapat
inauguration.
all the former executives, they have to come back for that
100 years.
inauguration. Let's make it one big party, huh? So, yun, ibang-iba na talaga nun, no?
Yeah, we all look forward to
Mhm.
to that event.
And
2017.
even now you think about it, right? There's some planning
That's
already
good
happening.
idea. I need the excuse to come here.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
Uh,
So, ano pa hong expect natin mula sa Yokohama?
Well, I think we just hope that with the expansion right now, along with the expansion, as we mentioned, is also providing employment
Yes.
for our fellow Filipinos.
Mhm.
Okay? Not only employment, it's also creation of some link businesses also
Yes.
to others.
Mhm.
And we want to continue to do also the best quality tire.
Mhm.
I think that's the key
Yes.
to our business because right now the competition is already quality.
Right.
So it evolves on the quality of the tire that we produce
Mhm.
because mostly that is exported. So that represents basically Yokohama and the Filipino craftsmanship
Mhm.
that we are saying.
Do they know
It's
that?
very important.
Do they talk about YTPI in the other?
Yes, they
Because
know
you said
about
the Indians are here training, and some Americans also are here
Yeah.
training. Huh? They have a good idea of what YTPI is all about,
and comfortable.
and we're happy about that because we spread. Sometimes we have bad press abroad. At least with Yokohama, they think highly of the company here, and it reflects on the Filipino employees. And I've noticed that your employees who started, they go up, right? They can become top officers also.
Oh, yes.
May pag-asa, no?
Because we have the program,
Oo.
promotions from within, okay? And there's the continuing education
Mhm.
or training of the employees, regardless of position. So we continue to provide nourishment also for their minds.
Yes.
And we create different programs in their activities, sports related also.
Yes.
Because we want them to continually grow,
Grow.
and at the same time, they have to value also their job.
Mhm.
So that this, you have to create something, for all the members of Yokohama.
So it doesn't mean if you're Japanese, you will just keep on getting promoted. Like the others, you have to work for it, for the promotion,
I think there's always that opportunity
Yan.
in Yokohama.
In Yokohama, because I've seen that, especially with you guys,
As long as you continue to do your best,
Mhm.
okay, share also, contribute to the Yokohama welfare and its growth. I think that's very important. And also, I think, needless to say, we hope to continue a good working, good industrial relations.
Yes.
Meaning to say, peaceful
Yes.
work.
Mhm.
Okay. So we want to do that, to maintain that, because that is very key to production.
Mhm.
Okay. No labor problems.
Yes.
That is very
Because initially we had
important.
some major problems, right?
Yes.
But now I think they have realized that if they work well, they get the benefits that they deserve.
Yes. But it is a work in progress. Really.
Work in
We really
progress.
have to work on that one.
Mhm.
It's not something that is stagnant or it just
Yes.
happens. No?
Mhm.
Both work created or contributed by labor and the management.
Maganda yan, maganda yan. Hindi kinakalimutan yung mga
Hindi
ganun.
kinakalimutan.
So you also have to think of various ways and means
Yes.
to further their standing in the company.
Yes.
So even if you start as an ordinary worker, it means that you'll stay there forever. No,
Yeah.
right? Rooms for
It's not always about, in terms of money.
yes.
I think that's not the only important thing, to stay in Yokohama.
Right.
So it's more on the teamwork also with the members,
Plus the culture, right?
keeping them mind and body
Okay.
healthy.
So we have a few minutes left. If you want to add anything to the discussion, please tell us now. Before I go back to the president, if you've got a message to deliver, this will be the time. But we start with Ms. Casasola.
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity also to say that Yokohama continues to do its best. Okay? And of course, we want to be, if not the best, a model company
Right.
in all other practices. No?
That's part of your goal, right?
Yes,
Be
that's
number
part
one.
of our goal, okay? To be number one. No? In fact, we have that as our goal, no? To be number one in Asia, but now number one in the world.
But if you're number one in Asia
I'm
now,
not sure if that is really achievable in this.
we
coming
never know.
years, no?
We never know.
We'll never know. No? But as we see it, Yokohama's gone very far for the past 16 years.
The whole Yokohama, but especially this one also in Clark, YTPI.
Yes.
Okay.
And we have to, if not to maintain, but to continuously improve.
Okay.
So we want to raise that Yokohama as a very good employer, and also the brand that we keep, to make it known around the world.
And the only way to do that is for you to maintain or improve the quality, right, of your products.
Yes.
Mr. President, this is your
So I like the current situation because some mind our employees has changed, especially on the management and the manager. I feel they are proud of our job, their jobs, and also they are thinking by themselves. For example, West plant, new plant, they plan from our factory, from design and so not on from Japanese side.
Yes.
They make design by themselves for as their dreams. That is our new style in the future. That's why all manager or employee, they think our factory, their factory. That's why I'm very happy to that. That's why.
And we're very happy to hear that.
Yeah, that is very positive side. That's why we can continue. Even Japanese manager change, no problem. I convince the future of the PPI.
Thank you very much. I know you're busy, huh? Oh, yeah. And Ms. Casasol is also busy. Pero I think you've heard it. Ang ginagawa ho nila, mga kaibigan, itong expansion nila, yung ating mga kababayan, napakalaki na po ng input. Hindi yung, because Japan decided it, all the Japanese guys will come here and do the planning and everything. I'm telling them that Filipino inputs were, it's a lot of Filipino inputs in the production, because the Filipinos, they really, when they work hard, when they love their company, they give everything for the company. And the company is improving largely because of our Filipino workers. And the Filipino workers like this, we give the country a good name. There's a greater demand for more Filipinos to work, and foreigners, locators will come in because they know that the Filipinos, once you have them working for you, it's always for the best of the company or the corporation. So again, thank you to our special guest. You have a nice day. Ito po inyong lingkod, Sunny Lopez, sa inyong programang Aksyon Central Luzon Special Edition.